Hello and welcome back to another Pretty HD video. Today we have episode 3 of season 1 of Villarreal career mode, and as you can see in the background we start off by adding a contract offer for Yannick Bolasie. Now probably a lot of you will be thinking, what the hell's going on? Why is Yannick Bolasie here? Well, because this isn't live com, I was after a left midfielder, and I've cut basically loads of my negotiations out, basically because we didn't need them. I negotiated with a lot of left midfielders. Bolasie was the only successful one, so the rest of it can stay behind the scenes the same way that pretty much every normal club would do if they don't have a successful negotiation. Normally it stays behind the scenes, not always, but normally it ends up staying behind the scenes. So the same thing here. One, to save time, because what's the point in showing you guys post-commentary of unsuccessful negotiations, and two, just because, you know, I wanted to get straight into the episode straight away with the Yannick Bolasie signing. So Yannick Bolasie joins up with the squad, which is excellent. If it wasn't live com, if it was live com, of course, which I only do for the first episode of every series and for the January transfer window first episode, then I mean, yeah, fair enough. I'd understand where you're coming from. But early on here in our first Liga BBVA game, we get a penalty against Levante. Of course, we got a penalty in the previous game, which was the friendly, of course. And now we managed to earn ourselves one here. It is none other than Vieto who races through, and he's 1-on-1, but Vintra brings him down and deservedly gets a yellow card. Could have been a red, but, you know, I think fair enough. No, it was Dos Santos, in fact, who he brought down, pulled his shirt, and, you know, he could have been a red, but Dos Santos was sort of running into trouble anyway. The goalkeeper was covering the area. But at the same time, would have Dos Santos in momentum took it round the goalkeeper? Who knows? He's pacey enough to do that in many ways. It is Dos Santos against the keeper. Dos Santos! Of course, he makes no mistake this time. He missed one, I believe, in the previous game. But this time, he absolutely wallops it into the top right corner of the net. That is an absolutely sensational penalty. Magnificent from Giovanni Dos Santos. And, well, he could be pretty much key in the role of Villarreal striker with us. And, well, this was even more unusual because I actually mentioned it last episode. Despite the fact that this is the patch, or the update, everything felt so pure with this team. It just felt so pure. Chances were flying out of us. We were cutting Levante open. Literally, we were tearing them apart bit by bit, piece by piece. Vieto, even with the skill there, puts us 3-0 up a mere 23 minutes in. Now, I don't normally do skill, but I tell you what, Luciano Vieto with an excellent goal there. I'll tell you what, I love our strike force. Dos Santos and Vieto, they are two top-class players with excellent potential, and the skill from Vieto there just reiterated that. But another thing is, as the ball was played through to Dos Santos here, well, Levante just trying to push forward, trying to get anything, but their defence seemed so easy to break down. Vieto's pace was just unbearable for their defensive areas, and, well, he beats the goalkeeper again, and Vieto gets a 7-minute hat-trick. First goal in the 20th for him, then in the 23rd, and now in the 27th. Wow, it was unbelievable. I don't even know where this came from. I don't know whether it was just a bit of a first time lucky sort of thing, but 4-0 at half time in the first Liga BBVA game. I was not expecting this under any stretches of the imagination. If this continues, we may have to up the difficulty. We will see around 10 games in whether that will be necessary, and I still haven't played up to 10 games whilst recording this commentary, so we'll have to find out, won't we? But we will wait and see. Levante, though, in the second half did create a few more chances whilst we decided to just sort of, well, relax. If I'm honest, we relaxed. And there were still chances, despite the fact that we did relax. Dos Santos picks up the ball here and plays it through to Schneiderlin. Schneiderlin, on his debut, hits it first time, let the ball roll across his body there, hits it with his right, his stronger right foot, of course, and then managed, unfortunately, to only play it into the palms of the keeper. But great passing players. Bruno plays into Vieto. Vieto manages to touch the ball and turn, finds Bruno again. Bruno plays it wide to Gasper. The right back plays a long ball over to More Gomez. More Gomez, the right midfielder, nods it on to Uche. Uche back to Gomez now. Gomez, he manages to earn himself a throw-in just as the 90th minute loomed over us. Uche plays it into Gomez with a quick throw-in down the line into Schneiderlin. That was a chance. The keeper makes another save, and Schneiderlin is denied not only of the 5th goal, but his debut goal twice now in this game. Into Victor Ruiz. It is another header, another chance, but Victor Ruiz couldn't steer it on target, and it ended up just going wide in the end. Levante did get one chance, but it was a bit of a half chance as Uche played it into Barrel, and Barrel, Uche should be finishing them, really. I mean, the way that he hit that, yes, it was a bit like a difficult volley from the side of his right boot, and the animation, I've never saw that before, actually, the swiping animation, but their version of Uche, which isn't my Uche, of course, couldn't finish that open goal. Yeah, there was a defender on the line, but nonetheless, should be more clinical there. So 4-0 final score, it was a 27-minute match, and, again, another situation where I haven't really showed you much of the negotiations. I only showed you the inquiry and then the bid. And of course, it is the none other than Bernadeschi, I think. Bernadeschi. Not quite sure, but it's one of them. It's Federico. So let's just call him Federico Bernadeschi for now. And, we go ahead and offer him a 10,000 contract just to see whether we can be a bit cheeky, but we're not going to be able to, so we have to readjust the wage budget. This is the guy that you can get for free. £0 Fiorentina asked for him. And the funny thing is, my chief executive actually comes back and says, you could try less. Well, no, I couldn't. Anyway, Villarreal versus Barcelona at Ivy Lane, unfortunately. Yep, I've already mentioned I've changed the stadium name, but for some reason it completely changed back. In fact, I changed the stadium altogether and it changed back. Barcelona very early on get a great chance. The keeper is rooted to the spot there, Sergio Agenzo, and unfortunately for Messi, he couldn't guide it on target as it hits the post. And again, Barcelona intercept the play, but it manages to fall at Schneiderlin's feet. He taps it on. Dos Santos can't quite get it. And well, the high pressure from Barcelona, their quick tempo play was really difficult to break down. This was a bit more of a reality check going in from the game against Levante. But look at that vision. To see that run from Dos Santos. Dos Santos runs onto the ball, meets it with precision, and well, shoots it with precision. Great goal from him. Slots it past the keeper and into the back of the net. Claudio Bravo is simply speechless. And we have silenced the Barcelona away fans here. And well, what a start to this game. Dos Santos gets his second of the league season. And this could just set up what could be an excellent game. Another through ball, another Dos Santos chance. Oh, well, this time Claudio Bravo pulled off the save. But this was a game of fewer chances. It was a lot more tight, a lot more compact. In fact, we came into this game with more of a Chelsea mentality, if you like, and more of the park the bus philosophy. Just trying to get everybody behind the ball, try and soak up the pressure, and then hit them on the counter. By half-time, we'd realised we don't need to do that. Our team is so attacking, so creative, it can do anything. It really can. Many philosophies can be done here, and I was still on Park the Bus. This was the Park the Bus tactic still that I was on, but I was managing to actually create chances, and a lovely turn there, and a great through ball, a beautiful turn from Giovanni Dos Santos with a bit of skill, but he was offside, unfortunately. Could have led to a goal, that. Dos Santos again, just waiting for the moment. It hits one. Well, that was curling just a little bit too late. It curled wide of the post. And eventually it comes back to Iniesta. Iniesta gets one of the very few Barcelona chances. Cheryshev picks it up, and well, it's a bit silly there, but luckily Jokic manages to keep it in play, and there's no corner kick for them. It is Vieto now who keeps on the ball. Has a let one fly. I was meant to say let one fly or has a go. And from the long range shot, Vieto couldn't make much of it. Neymar though, with a bit of skill, it was a chance for Barcelona, and it's headed over for a corner by a defending team. And it is also a yellow card for some reason as well. Don't really know why. And the commentator said at this point, they're sending him up. They're sending the keeper up. They've got to now. And then I just saw an image of the keeper standing there. But Bravo didn't come up for the corner kick. So, God knows what happened there. Bit of a glitch, maybe. Not really sure. But that's a yellow carded as well in one of his first games. But comes back out to PK here. PK got a chance. It's a save by Sergio Agenzo, denying the centre-back. And we tried to clear it away, but only as far as Alves, who picks up the ball on the own halfway line. We can't mess this up now. We've got to hold out. A 1-0 victory against Barcelona would be absolutely insane. We should be losing this game like 4-5-0. Forget about victory of 1-0. Man, it comes from Busquets. Busquets into Neymar. Now we're in trouble because Messi's free. He can't get across. Musacchio or Ruiz couldn't get across. And Messi completely turns the game on its head. Oh, wow. It was just written in the stars. It was just too good to be true that we was going to win that game. Anyway, I'm proud of the boys out there. They did excellent. Great one from the lads. Great game. And we can take so many positives out of that because incredibly unlucky that we didn't get the 3 points. And, that's a shame. But, a draw against Barcelona or a 1-1 draw, I'll take it all day of the week. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time with another episode of Villarreal Career Mode. It started really well, and I'm really looking forward to how this will pan out. Goodbye for now.